everyone, good morning. Thanks for joining us. This is Holly Shields live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney, and you're watching the early trades. This is our market open report. First up today, Australian shares are trading higher at the open following a strong rebound on Wall Street on Friday. The S&P ASX 200 index rose 0.4%. And then looking at the stocks, Iluka Resources climbed a whopping 5.4% up, Champion Iron advanced 4.5%, and Imugene advanced as well 4.3%. Then Clinuvel Pharmaceuticals also added 4.1%, Ramelius Resources climbed at 3.7%, and Paladin Energy firmed up 3.3%. Although on the red side, Fortescue Metals Group was down 4%, and Steadfast Group fell 2.8%. while Horizon Holdings slid at 2.6%. IG was down as well, 2.5%, and Domino's Pizza was trading at 2.4% lower. The global markets have reopened after pausing over the weekend, responding to the conflict in the Ukraine and the new sanctions imposed on Russia. The S&P 500 futures tumbled 2.9% at the open, more than reversing the 2.2% advance it made on Friday. And the price of Brent crude shot back over $100 a barrel, rising 7.3% to touch 104.02 US a barrel. Over fears that Russia's isolation due to sanctions will cause a shortfall in global energy markets. Well, now for a close look at the newsmakers of today, Zipco, first of all, is set to raise capital and convene a shareholder vote to buy junior BNPL player Sezzle in an all-share deal. The deal was disclosed in its director's report as a part of its interim results, and Zip shares are in a trading halt pending the raising. Zip released its half-year results in full, forecasting on a medium-term horizon revenue as a percentage of total transaction value, or TTV. 6.5% to 7%, cash cost of sales as percentage of TTV 3.5 to 4%, and credit losses below 2%, as well as a cash transaction margin of 2.5 to 3%. And its bottom line loss narrowed to $172.8 million from $455.9 million. Because of this, Sezzle investors will receive 0.98 Zip shares for every Sezzle security they own, valuing the target at $491 million in an agreed all-stock buy now, pay later merger. The transaction assumes prices for Sezzle and Zip of 1.78 and 2.21 and is struck at 22% premium to the spot price and 31.7% premium to the 30-day volume-weighted average price of Sezzle. The combined company will be a 78-22 representation of Zip to Sezzle shareholders. 3 Sezzle directors will join Zip's enlarged board representing its interest: Charlie Yue Kim, Paul Lahiff, and Mike Cutter. Yue Kim will go on to run the US, Mexico, and Canada business. And following this as well, some more news coming in from Dalrymple Bay Infrastructure, which has turned a profit in the 2021 financial year. In its first full year as a listed company, the business's revenue from ordinary activities rose over 2,000%, while it reported a profit of $129.1 million. Dalrymple Bay declared a fourth quarter dividend of 4.5 cents a share, consistent with guidance. And then VGI Partners, the hedge fund group founded by Robert Luciano, posted a jump in its profits for 2021, driven by performance fees earned in the half year to June that fell sharply in the following 6 months. The fund manager generated revenues of $94.4 million for the calendar year on a gross normalized basis. That is nearly 50% more than the prior year. Meanwhile, normalized net profits after tax jumped 2/3 to $51.2 million compared to 2020. The jump in earnings and revenues reflects high performance fees and earned during the year that was almost completely coming in the first 6 months of the period. All but $383,000 of the $50.7 million in performance fees earned through the full year came in the first half. And VGI shares are trading near their all-time lows and have lost more than 3/4 of their value from a peak in 2019. Well, that said, that is just about all for now on the early trades, but tune in next time only on Kalkine TV. This is Holly Shield signing off.